Hey everyone, welcome back to CBPW Uproar. I'm Veda Scott.
And I'm Speedball Mike Bailey.
We got another week of action here for you in Speedball. A whole lot happened last week. I'm sorry I had to miss it, but I know you did the job for both of us, so I appreciate that. I will be taking after pay because I got you this gig. Who'd ever heard of Speedball Mike Bailey before this?
Introducing first, from Space Hamilton, Ontario, weighing in at 180 pounds, the Celestial Sniper, Robbie Cosmos!
Speedball, one of your favorites, Robbie Cosmos.
Absolutely. I love Robbie Cosmos. Not shy about it. He's a martial artist. I am as well. I know the kind of dedication and tenacity that it takes to master the art of punching and kicking mostly, and so I have tremendous Robbie Cosmos for that very reason.
Robbie really put himself on the map at crossbody, had a long undefeated streak in our first season on Uproar. Now here in singles competition.
Also, we're married. You already take half my money.
From Toronto, Ontario, weighing in at 200 pounds, the artist, Rajan Husher!
Well, speaking of that, Mike, that painting that Rajan Husher is holding, he seems to think it's priceless. You're a little confused a little bit about the art of Rajan Husher, I think.
It's perplexing, to be honest. He is obviously a very complex individual.
It makes me feel bad somehow. Like, the feelings I have are not good. It makes me feel sad.
It makes me angry. But the thing that really makes me angry, more so than his paintings, is Rajan Husher's attitude.
We've seen Husher teaming up over the past few months with Crystal Moon. He is here in singles competition right now. Has a little bit of a rivalry brewing with Ahmed as well. Now, Robbie wanted to see the painting. I did not know that Robbie Cosmos was an art critic, but you learn new things every day here at CBPW Uproar.
I'm sure he's been to a museum or two.
It's not really a Picasso, it's more of like a Kandinsky kind of feeling. But anyway, Robbie Cosmos with the hammerlock. Oh, yep. Rajan Husher just stomping on the toes, which is one way to reverse a hold.
It's the Rajan Husher way to reverse a hold. Of course, we are watching a professional wrestling match. It's about wrestling, not toe stomping. In fact, joint manipulation is not allowed in pro wrestling competition, but we know, Veda, the rules don't stop Rajan Husher.
Whoa.
With a handful of tights right there.
Handful of tights, but into a headlock. Now look at Husher just grinding down on Robbie. Robbie's trying to fight his way out, but Husher has that hold cinched on.
Has it tight. You can see he's grinding the bone of his form in the face of Robbie Cosmos, who stops him with a palm strike.
Rajan Husher with a round of applause for himself.
Robbie Cosmos bouncing back, leapfrog, hits the ropes.
Whoa, very nice. An arm drag finally catches Husher. There's another one.
Beautifully floating between martial arts, parkour, and pro wrestling.
Oh! Husher gets the boot up. And you can see Rajan Husher, a handful of hair to manipulate his opponent, sending Robbie into the corner. Wait, Cosmos up and over.
Grabs the arm here, beautiful evasion.
Big
double palm strike.
Cosmos stringing it together, big drop kick.
The Celestial Sniper. Like a gunshot. A foot right to the face of Rajan Husher. Now going for that half Nelson face buster, but...
Oh, Husher
asks for a timeout.
Of which there are famously none in professional wrestling.
Very bold. Oh, but grabs the leg. Oh,
Oh, that may have been a tactic on the part of Rajan Husher to bait Robbie Cosmos in. And Mike, as you know, that can be deadly for someone who's used to employing kicks and strikes like Robbie Cosmos.
that's right. Going after the leg is a smart strategy for Rajan Husher in this situation. And Rajan Husher, again, I am fairly certain that asking for that timeout and then snatching the leg was part of the plan. He and
plot.
Crystal Moon,
Caper.
known to pull a prank or two.
I mean, but it also speaks to the fact that, like it or not, oftentimes Rajan Husher and Crystal Moon are just one step ahead of their opponents, be it because their opponents aren't going to stoop to that level, sure, but in this case, it's playing out, it's working out for Rajan Husher. He's now in control and has isolated the leg of Robbie Cosmos.
And it's been working very well for Crystal Moon, who's managed to retain the Crossbody Pro Wrestling Women's Champion for over a year now. Rajan Husher not quite able to find the same success. He had a great effort against Ahmed at the 7-year anniversary that could have put him in title contention.
That's why every single win is more and more important for Husher here. If he can defeat Robbie Cosmos, someone who has really solidified himself in crossbody, I mean, that would be huge. Crystal Moon might even, well, it won't really be a smile. It's kind of like a menacing grimace, but it's an approximation of a smile.
You can tell there's no joy, but the face is making the expression of joy. It's confusing.
Rajan Husher taking a lap and charging in real hot, but wait a second, Robbie Cosmos gets the boot up. Now Cosmos fighting back. Really rearing back and gets stopped.
Had some difficulty stringing those strikes together because of that leg.
Ooh.
And now Rajan Husher taking full advantage of it, gripping the legs around the post.
The count was on. You can't get a submission that way, but it is devastating nonetheless.
He does have till 5, but also, do you really want to try the officials' patience that way? Over and over?
Once again, back to the leg, very calculating. Says it's done. One more time. Looking to hook the submission. Figure 4 leg lock. Robbie Cosmos is in the center of the ring. He is in big trouble here, Mike.
He's got to make it to those ropes. It is locked in deep. There's no way he can reverse that. The only way I've seen it done is if he can turn around and reverse that pressure.
Cosmos is trying, but I think Husher's got it on too deep. Cosmos trying to roll the other way, and no.
Trying to gain momentum. Robbie Cosmos
able to reverse the submission. Now it's Husher scrambling for the ropes, and he made it.
Good thing he was able to flip it over. He was square in the middle of that ring. Beautiful positioning by Rajan Husher, but now Robbie Cosmos up to his feet.
Cosmos connecting with a forearm and another.
Catches the kick from Rajan Husher. I wouldn't try to kick someone like Robbie Cosmos if I was Rajan Husher. Beautiful combo here. Kick to a knee to an elbow. To more kicks.
More kicks. That's actually just the name of, I think, all of Robbie Cosmos' offense.
He's got kicks and more kicks and an elbow smash.
Well, you're seeing, though, he is having a little bit of trouble with his movement based on that injured left leg, and that allowed him to get tripped up right there.
Rajan Husher swept him down with ease, but Robbie Cosmos returning the favor.
Cosmos putting his own body on the line here.
Oh!
Holding on into a cover.
Rajan Husher able to kick out. Robbie Cosmos with a beautiful half Nelson suplex. Took him over.
Cosmos once again pulling Husher into position. Oh, stopped on the toe though again and swept the knee. immediately back to the knee, back to that hamstring.
Rajan Husher just relentlessly going after the leg of the Celestial Sniper.
Husher all fired up. And what's that?
That's Ahmed.
As we've said, these two have been going back and forth here across body. Wait a second! Robbie Cosmos took advantage! Cosmos holding the cover!
Here is your winner, Robbie Cosmos!
Robbie Cosmos with the victory, but look on the outside of the ring after distracting Rajan Husher. Ahmed is now taking it to him on the outside in the chairs.
Last week, we saw Rajan Husher get involved in that three-way match that Ahmed was a part of with Mikey Jenkins and JT Kirk and potentially cost him the win. And now it's payback time.
Officials trying to separate these two, but yeah, this is not over.
Ahmed's got a chair.
Rajan Husher's just scrambling away.
But let's not let this distract us from the winner of our contest here.
Yeah, Robbie Cosmos, a big victory. And Rajan Husher just running out the other side. Oh, and now that I'm seeing the picture from this angle, it's kind of like a Jaxon Pollock type thing. Anyway, I guess it's Robbie Cosmos now. Maybe we'll find out how valuable it is. Maybe he can put it up at auction. I don't know. But Robbie Cosmos, big victory, back on the winning side of things here at Crossbody Pro Wrestling. And this rivalry between Ahmed and Rajan Husher, it's not over.
Grizz?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the rundown. I beat Mikey last week, right?
Yeah.
You have to beat Jaxon tonight.
Yeah, I got that.
We gotta prove finally that we can beat these Dynasty D-bags that we're better than them, okay?
Yeah.
So you got anything you gotta say?
Yeah, I got something. So, you know, life's all about a game of inches. Just like wrestling's a game of inches. Because in the game, in life, and in wrestling, the margin for error is so small. I mean, one half step too late, one half step too early, you're out of position. You get beat. Inches, we need everywhere around us. They're in every break of the match, every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else apart. We claw with our fingernails to that inch. Man, this thing is long. Because we know when we add up those inches, that's going to make the difference between winning and losing. You know what? As a team, we got this. We're going to beat them. We're going to fight for every inch.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Pacino?
You talking to me?
That's De Niro. First off. That's any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Just focus on your match.
All right.
Quit focusing on this.
All right, this is good. We're good.
Beat Jaxon. Okay.
I got him.
You got him?
I got him.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Don't forget your speed bottle. Nice job.
Oh,
You're doing terrific.
I got this.
Well, Grizzly Mack doing an awesome
The
job of
following
hyping up
contest is
Travis
scheduled
Moore.
for one
Unfortunately,
fall.
it's actually Grizzly Mack who has the match tonight. So, hopefully he's hyped himself up.
That was neither De Niro nor Pacino.
Well, it was Al Pacino in the film. That, however, was Grizzly
Being
Mack.
accompanied to the ring by Mikey Truth, weighing in at 225 pounds, representing Dynasty, Takedown King, Jaxon Roy!
Mike, we'll get back to Dynasty in a second, but are you saying that you didn't enjoy the impersonation by Grizzly Mack? It didn't get you. You're not all fired up. I'm ready to run through a wall, man.
I'm speechless. I truly, no, I'm not hyped. I'm in fact underwhelmed. However,
Well, the main thing that I also got from the conversation
Introducing
is that
next
Travis
his
Moore
opponent.
reiterated that Grizzly Mack just needs to beat his opponent tonight. He needs to beat Jaxon.
From Schaumburg, Ontario, being accompanied to the ring by Travis Moore, he is one half of the commotion, Grizzly Mack!
Well, last week, Jaxon Roy did not make it this far. He barely made it out the curtain that he was grabbed and pulled to the back by Grizzly Mack, so he was not able to interfere in the match between Mikey Truth and Travis Moore.
Now this week, Mikey Truth is on the outside, but so is Travis Moore, so both teams are represented in full. Well, actually, that's not true, because although Jaxon Roy and Mikey Truth, they operate as a duo, as a unit within Dynasty, I mean, we can't talk about Dynasty without talking about all the members, so we have to imagine that anyone could be anywhere. And they could be recruiting more people all the time. We don't know.
That's right. Dynasty rhymes with strategy.
Sort of. I'll give it to you.
Regardless, they are known to cheat. Their advantage comes from their number.
Now Grizzly Mack is trying to find an advantage that has to do with his strength. One of the largest competitors on the crossbody roster.
But Jaxon Roy, no slouch when it comes to grappling.
You can see the hostilities continuing to grow between Dynasty and the commotion.
Jaxon Roy charging at Grizzly Mack.
Mack takes off. Whoa. Roy a little too quick. Following right behind. Oh, and it's finally Grizzly Mack who connects with the tackle.
It's always difficult when you're dealing with someone like Dynasty in the ring, because
Whoa.
if they say that you should do something, you think I should do it, but sometimes they're using reverse psychology. So you just got to do something else.
What they don't say to do.
But
Unless you do what they say to do because you're one step ahead or
well,
behind.
that's the catch-22
Oh.
of Dynasty.
Right now, Dynasty not looking great because they got flattened. Jaxon Roy covered by Mack. Okay, so Mikey Truth said it's not going to be that easy, which is reverse psychology because Grizzly Mack is in control right now. Is looking to be pretty easy. I see what you're saying.
He's just locking into full Nelson there
Oh, this
pretty
could be
easily.
it. Wait, Jaxon Roy just realized the danger he's in. He's doing what he can to try to fight it. Seems like Mack has it pretty well cinched on. Wait, Mikey Truth up on the apron. And that allowed Jaxon Roy to go low.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Cover. Not
Jaxon Roy with the low blow. He says it's easy. You think, okay, it's easy. I should just put him in my finisher. But then you get hit in the nards. And if you think it's easy, he wants me to go for my finisher, I shouldn't do that, then you're not going to win. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And now Dynasty has taken control. Jaxon Roy has Grizzly Mack trapped in the corner. Official trying to get everyone out of the corner, and Mack is holding on. Ooh, and an uppercut by Jaxon Roy. Now Grizzly Mack on the run and gets flattened. Into the corner hard and following up again. Jaxon Roy has really taken control. Oh, stomps to the sternum. Mikey Truth right there too.
Watch out for Mikey Truth.
And it did.
The official pulling Roy away.
Truth with the pull of that Dynasty flag, and
Travis Moore.
yeah, fortunately Travis Moore is also out here. But Moore has to be careful too not to further distract the official, because we know that Jaxon Roy will take advantage of that.
There certainly is a lot to contend with for Grizzly Mack in the ring right now.
Jaxon Roy grinding down, wrenching back the shoulders. Grizzly Mack trying to do what he can to reposition his body and fight to his feet. Jaxon Roy, though, was still holding on and able to put a stop to it.
Short knee to the midsection of Grizzly Mack. Sends him once again in the corner, but Grizzly Mack puts up an elbow.
Now a boot by Grizzly Mack. Mack charges out of the corner and finally takes down Jaxon Roy. Another running clothesline. Oh, the straps are coming down.
Straps are down. The Mack is back. Body slam.
Return of the Mack, Mike. Return of the Mack. Oh, and into a splash. 2.
Jaxon Roy able to kick out.
I'm sorry, I've been singing in my head the entire time. Return of the Mack. And Grizzly Mack now returning to that full Nelson once again. This is going to be it. Whoa. Hold on a second. Jaxon Roy managed to somehow elbow his way out.
On his own this time. Jaxon Roy on the second rope. Flying shoulder tackle.
And that was enough to take down Grizzly Mack. Roy looking to end it right here. Whoa.
Jaxon Roy almost had Grizzly Mack, and he had his foot right next to Travis Moore.
Speaking of Dynasty and numbers, Sway Archer just appeared out of nowhere. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, we got Roy and Truth. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Jaxon Roy caught that flag to the face. Full Nelson slam.
Visuals back. And 3.
Here is your winner, Grizzly Mack!
Double attempted interference by Dynasty, and it backfired. Travis Moore was on the scene, and then Dynasty, Mikey Truth accidentally, we'll say it's accidentally, whacked Jaxon Roy in the face. I don't want to sow dissension in Dynasty. That would be a shame. But no, Dynasty headed on the way out, and finally commotion once again. I think get a leg up on Dynasty. That's really the only way they're going to be able to fight that numbers advantage is to stay one step ahead. Big win here for Grizzly Mack with Travis Moore at his side.
Women's division here at Crossbody. You see, there's no women's division. I am the women's division. I've run off every other opponent. So, I'm going to step up to a man's title. Blake, you know what? I'm super excited for you to come back. It's been a couple years since you've been here, and I welcomed you with open arms back at when you first came to Crossbody. But, you know, things have changed. Locations changed. Audience has changed. I've changed. So that nice little Crystal Moon that you met and became friends with, I'm not that same girl. Oh, Matthew Grant. There's so many things I could say about you, Matthew Grant, because we have a deep history. But I've taken everything away from you. Our friendship, our trios, your chance at the heavyweight title, and now the internet title. Come hell or high water, I will be taking my throne, and I will be the first double champ in crossbody history.
Oh, Crystal Moon calling her shot.
The
Sage is going to become the first
three-way
double
tag
champ.
team match is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, but speaking of
Introducing
champions,
first,
Mike.
from
Speaking of
over
double
the rainbow,
champions,
they are
there's
your
2 of them.
Crossbody Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Otaku Nilo Reyes, Laurel Cassie D, the Kawaii Kid.
Double trouble indeed. Yes, these are our cross-body pro wrestling tag team champions. Laurel Cassidy and Nilo Reyes, Kawaii Kids, out here with their titles in hand. Umbrellas are out. And man, it's just been such an awesome journey for Kawaii Kids, finally ending up here as tag team champions. They've been through so much, individually and together. It just warms the heart.
The
Introducing
tremendous growth they've made as individuals and as a tag team here on Uproar has been one of my favorite things to watch.
From the GTA, representing Dynasty, the Culture King, Sway Archer, and D.Smith!
But speaking of growth and evolution, here are two men, one half of Dynasty, D.Smith and Sway Archer, who I hope that by now would have learned their lesson.
Well, as we've said, the tag team division has never been hotter in crossbody, and it has Dynasty all over it. We just saw Mikey Truth and Jaxon Roy, and we also just saw Sway Archer who attempted to interfere in Jaxon Roy's match. Did he even go all the way to the back, or did he just, like, do a lap? Because Sway Archer's back out here again.
Weighing in at a combined weight of 381 pounds, the team of the Nature Boy, Brother Earth, and Tyler Thomas!
And now here, Mike, is another always interesting wrinkle in our tag team division here at Crossbody. This team, this union of Tyler Thomas and Brother Earth, both very dangerous singles competitors, but when they decide to team up, when they decide to work as a unit, it's a constant threat. They're constantly, in contendership in our tag division.
I don't even know if it's about them deciding to work as a unit or just being able to be together. I mean, both of these men, and I think that's something you need in order to be a good professional wrestler, they have egos.
Correct.
And they both want to be the best, which has taken them to great heights here at Crossbody Pro Wrestling. However, can they coexist?
There's been this...
Can they put their egos aside and work together?
Well, there's been this long-standing... Yeah, it's like it's a competitive rivalry. It's a friendship with a little bit of an edge to it.
It was a trainer... mentor-mentee relationship for a while, but I think by now Tyler Thomas has accepted or is close to accepting Brother Earth as his equal.
Maybe Brother Earth, has finally earned the respect of Tyler Thomas, at least for now. Brother Earth making sure his carrot stays safe.
This is a triple threat match. 3 teams, only 2 people in the ring at the same time. 1 fall to a finish. No elimination.
We got Tyler Thomas on the outside. Brother Earth first in for his team. Meanwhile, Sway Archer right there. Whoa. Brother Earth in control. Archer gotta get his way out of this wrist lock somehow. Nice reversal by Archer. Archer looked over at D.Smith, but I think he's a little too far away to make the tag.
Positioning is critical in this match. 3 corners of the ring can lead to potential tags. And Sway Archer.
Archer in control.
Stepping on the throat of Brother Earth. Come on.
Not really a pinfall there, more just, well, you said just stomping on the throat. Sway Archer feeling really confident now as he's kept his eyes locked on Tyler Thomas the entire time. Oh, wait a second, Brother Earth. Oh, and beautiful tactics on the part of Sway Archer.
Catching the leg of Brother Earth in midair. Now Brother Earth
ducking and dodging, and Nilo Reyes just tagged himself in now in a match. This triple threat match.
Sway Archer didn't know where to look, and he found Nilo's elbow. Now Lauren.
In a 3-way match like this, you can tag in someone else. It doesn't have to be your own partner.
However, these are not tags. This is just patty cakes on a man's chest.
Laurel, she's legal. And D.Smith breaks it up.
Tyler Thomas laying down the law. Get out of here, D.Smith. But also Tyler Thomas now in the ring.
Oh, but Nilo charges in and runs right into Sway Archer. Tyler Thomas is stacking up everybody else in this match.
Now Brother Earth kicking out the legs.
Give me your carrot.
Give me your carrot. Carrot time.
Well, okay, so Brother Earth took a little bit of offense at Tyler Thomas trying to do his bit.
They're in a team.
Some internal gimmick infringement is happening here. Wait a second, Tyler Thomas just realized everyone's on the outside. He's right, Brother Earth is legal.
Oh, but D.Smith stopping Brother Earth right in his tracks.
And Tyler Thomas just got out of the ring and went back to his corner and grabbed the tag rope as if he had been there the whole time.
D.Smith in the ring.
Now breaking down Brother Earth. We just saw a glimpse of Laurel and Sway Archer fighting on the outside as well.
Oh!
Dear, Brother Earth trying to fight his way out of that corner to tag anyone at this point. But Smith still staying in control. Just like that, Brother Earth cracks the jaw and connects with the enziguri.
Brother Earth needs to make a tag. Oh, but D.Smith.
Tyler Thomas off the ring apron. That means that Brother Earth had no choice, had to tag Laurel Cassidy. One of our crossbody pro wrestling tag champs, Laurel, making her way inside. Diving clothesline to take down D.Smith. Another clothesline, and D.Smith is rolling.
Sweep by Laurel Cassidy.
Oh, and a low bulldog bouncing D.Smith off his face. Oh, back fist got denied, and Laurel just got dropped.
Face first in the corner. D.Smith able to make the tag to Sway Archer.
Yeah, Sway Archer back inside. Laurel was trapped in that Dynasty corner. Now Archer to the back of the head and into a cover. Just a 2 count. Laurel reaching for the tag. Nilo's right there, but he's not close enough because Sway Archer able to get between them. Laurel trying again and sent back down to the canvas. Sway Archer waiting on Laurel.
Muay Thai knees by Sway Archer. Oh, now going after Nilo.
Whoa, but a back body drop. Sway Archer ran right into that, and now Laurel able to make the tag.
But Sway Archer tagging out to D.Smith as well.
Nilo Reyes looking to seal this for Kawaii kids.
Sky high.
D.Smith got planted.
Rolls to his corner.
Oh, wait a second. Watch out for Brother Earth, and Brother Earth just tagged in. He's legal. Planting Nilo with the DDT. Oh, Sway Archer just tagged in on the Dynasty side of things.
Laurel once more with a diving clothesline takes out Brother Earth.
Laurel had seen enough. Oh, it gets caught. Sway Archer trying to drag Laurel into position, but watch out for Tyler Thomas.
Tyler Thomas ripping up Sway Archer to a blue thunder bomb. This match is pure chaos, Veda.
D.Smith trying to make the save for his partner. Speaking of making the save for your partner, Brother Earth.
It's carrot time.
The original version.
Popped up onto the fireman's carry. Tyler Thomas, but D.Smith raked the eyes of Tyler Thomas.
Oh,
but
but Brother Earth was legal.
3.
Here are your winners, the team of Tyler Thomas and Brother Earth.
I mean, everything just got so chaotic there. D.Smith didn't realize Brother Earth was legal. Brother Earth able to roll him up and, whoa!
Finally.
In sync, carrot time. And Tyler Thomas looks pretty happy about this.
Maybe for once, Brother Earth and Tyler Thomas will be able to put their egos aside.
Stay on the same page for at least a little while. That is a big victory. Brother Earth and Tyler Thomas, you know, they didn't pin that. Whoa! D.Smith, speaking of who they pinned, not happy about the developments there, but although no, Tyler Thomas and Brother Earth, they didn't pin the Kawaii Kids. They did defeat them in that 3-way match. I mean, that instantly makes them contenders, I'd think. But this is bad news for any hopes of a future as a team because Dynasty is taking it to Tyler and Brother Earth. Tyler Thomas back here to make the save. Does he have a lemon in his
Does he have a
hand?
lemon? D.Smith's kick is caught.
Oh, lemon to the forehead.
Unacceptable behavior by Dynasty.
D.Smith tossed to the outside. What is the like botanical situation in Brother Earth's? It's a greenhouse, I guess. Right? You don't have lemons and carrots and apples all at the same time.
Well, you are if you're Brother Earth. He loves the
Unbelievable.
earth, he loves the soil.
And look at this. More cohesion as they raise a lemon in victory. I mean, I think we're seeing maybe a new tag team entering the ranks here at CBPW. Brother Earth and Tyler Thomas back on the same page, at least for now.
All right, let's do it in 3, 2, 1, let's hear it! The following contest is scheduled for one fall. That is for the Crossbody Pro Wrestling Internet Championship.
But we're not done yet, Mike. You just heard it. Our main event, the Crossbody Internet Championship. Andrew Love making his return to Crossbody.
Andrew Love went on an excursion, if you will, all across Canada to better himself, and now he returns to Crossbody Pro Wrestling with a chance to win the Internet Championship.
Yeah, wouldn't that be a way for Love to really solidify that he's back here in Crossbody to become a champion in his first match here on Uproar?
Especially against Matthew Grant, who's been such a successful champion.
But as we watch this, I can't help keep in mind, just think about the words that we heard from Crystal Moon a bit earlier, Mike. She's sworn to become a double champion. She has her eyes on this Internet Championship. She has her eyes specifically on Matthew Grant. Although you have to imagine, like Moon said, if Andrew Love were to become champion tonight, that could be a very short reign because Crystal Moon has her eyes on this prize. got to imagine those words of Crystal Moon did not set well with Matthew Grant, not just on a professional level, not just on level as a champion, but on a personal level too.
You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his demeanor. This is the most motivated we've seen Matthew Grant. Being a champion, Veda, is not about winning once. It's about maintaining it. It's about staying victorious.
From Oshawa, Ontario. He weighs in at 178 pounds. Andrew Love! Introducing next, from Shank City. He weighs in at 155 pounds. He is your Crossbody Pro Wrestling Internet Champion, the Standard, Matthew Grant!
Championship style introduction. Shout out to our ring announcer, Jamie. But you said it, Mike. Matthew Grant, since becoming Internet Champion, has become more motivated, more focused than ever, determined to continue to bring more and more prestige to this title. But at the same time, Andrew Love could make an indelible impact if he could become champion tonight. Two highly, highly motivated competitors. And Matthew Grant, although he's been a defending champion, Andrew Love does have, as you said, sort of that element of surprise. We don't know what new maneuvers he's picked up. We don't know what new techniques he's picked up on his excursion.
Veda is someone who's won multiple championships in the world of professional wrestling. You can go one of two ways with it. You can try to just hang on to that championship for as long as you can, or you can defend it. You can use the fact that you're a champion to test yourself, to better yourself, and bring out the best in all of your opponents. But as I found out when I was X Division champion, sometimes that comes with a price.
Sometimes Frankie Kazarian shows up and, well, then it's over.
Well, hopefully Matthew Grant doesn't have a Frankie Kazarian in his path coming along soon, who's just going to take his belt and cash it in.
I think you're an excellent X Division champion, and I think Matthew Grant is an excellent Internet champion, which is why I have to question the confidence of Crystal Moon to act like she could just come and take that title from a motivated Matthew Grant, but it also speaks to the growth we've seen out of Crystal Moon. She is more and more confident every day.
Speaking of confidence, the young Andrew Love.
Yeah, this is confidence here.
Not afraid to raise his voice to the Internet Champion.
Oh, and Grant goes down hard. Matthew Grant kind of invited that in. This is what you talked about, wanting to test yourself. Not backing down. Matthew Grant, very impressed.
You know what? I respect everything you've done here so far. How about we do a good old handshake?
I was shocked, Veda, when I heard the build weight for Andrew Love, who was announced as weighing nearly 20 pounds.
Yeah, put on a lot of size, put on a lot of muscle, and Matthew Grant is learning that the hard way, as now baiting Grant in. Love with the diversion.
Just clipped him with that.
Grant running full bore into the shoulder of Andrew Love. Oh, wait a second. Matthew Grant trying for the hip toss, trying to stay one step ahead, and Love again able to stop him.
Arm drag by Andrew Love. Follows it up with a drop kick.
New tricks for Andrew Love. Andrew Love tuning up the band. Matthew Grant. Oh, he had that one scouted. Oh no.
Andrew Love playing on the confidence of Matthew Grant. This is an interesting strategy. And it just shows you the growth in Andrew Love to be able to use psychology.
Just be supremely confident, kind of get under the skin of Matthew Grant. And Grant's got to keep it together. He's got to fight through that, got to win that mental game, because right now Andrew Love is very much ahead. Oh, and as I said that, Matthew Grant, with a burst of adrenaline, trying to load Love up on the shoulders. Oh, Grant sweeps the leg. And a step-up senton to flatten Love.
Matthew Grant, who is always undersized, always the underdog. His secret weapon is grit.
Just a willingness to use his own body as a weapon, launching himself at Andrew Love, and it was effective, taking Love down. Now Love headed back into the ring. Matthew Grant looking to retain his championship, and wait a second, Andrew Love got out of the way. Oh, hanging neck breaker on the ropes. Love, new champ. Oh, that was absolutely disgusting, and still Matthew Grant kicking out.
Stomping right on the face of Matthew Grant. Andrew Love here. Veda, I am flabbergasted by the confidence shown here by this young man.
A newfound aggression out of Andrew Love. But right now it's working. He's grinding down our internet champion. Stomping Grant in the corner. Really just taking his time to pick apart the champ.
Just talking trash every chance he gets. Andrew Love, I think he's really enjoying being in control here.
And a cover. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, he's realized that in the time that Andrew Love's been gone from crossbody, Matthew Grant has just ascended through the ranks, and maybe that kind of gets under the skin of Andrew Love. I mean, he said, hey, are you going to cheer for your boy? I mean, there was a time when Andrew Love might have considered himself crossbody's boy, but no longer. Matthew Grant starting to fade. We're about to have a new boy as internet champion.
New boy about to drop. If that arm can fall another time, we could have a new internet champion.
That's it. Oh!
Matthew Grant.
It almost hit the canvas, but Matthew Grant, somehow, someway, he's still in this. Andrew Love looks shocked. Oh!
Handful of hair by Andrew Love. I think that for Andrew Love right now, this feels like coming back to your own high school and getting in the face of your bullies and being like, hey, look what I can do now. The tables have turned, the roles are reversed. Andrew Love.
Love came back with something to prove. But Matthew Grant, he's not done fighting, gets the boot up. Grant up on the second rope. Oh! Gets caught by Love and dropped. And his ankles, Matthew Grant's ankles came crashing on the ropes. Love with the cover. That's just a little bit of nastiness. That's just a little bit of viciousness to add to a slam like that. Oh, speaking of nasty, now just choking Matthew Grant. Andrew Love headed to the apron, but
I don't think that's necessary. The choking, Andrew Love, through technical wrestling and ability, was doing very well, but now
Matthew Grant able to power through. Superplex, so dangerous. Andrew Love came crashing down hard. Matthew Grant putting it all on the line. The count is on. This might have been enough to neutralize Andrew Love, but now Grant Grant's got to capitalize. You know, part of his campaign to become the greatest internet champion, you have to imagine that includes definitive wins over his opponents, over his challengers, and Love is up to his feet first.
But Matthew Grant going chop for chop here. Double chop. Andrew Love calling his shot, but Matthew Grant, Death Valley driver.
2.
Andrew Love able to kick out.
Oh, Matthew Grant. He's creating some distance so he can come in hot. Everyone's calling for it. We're going to Shanks. Oh! No. Andrew Love with the pedigree, and that's got to be it. New champ, right? Whoa!
Whoa.
Andrew Love scouted the shank and then planted Matthew Grant. Maybe gonna see another big super kick here. That last one I thought was it. If this can connect, Andrew Love has this in the bag. Oh no, going straight for the pedigree.
Sent over Matthew Grant.
Hooks the legs. Love rolls through. Grant back up.
Backslide. 1, 2.
So close.
Matthew Grant hits the ropes.
Oh!
Shank!
Connecting. 2.
Here's your winner, and still Crossbody Pro Wrestling Internet Champion, Matthew Grant!
Matthew Grant continuing his reign as Crossbody Pro Wrestling Internet Champion. That was a hard-fought victory here in our main event of Uproar.
Andrew Love.
Oh, but wait a second, wait a
Oh!
second. That's Crystal Moon. She's got her women's championship. She went to clock Grant in the back of the head.
If you're Matthew Grant, you should know.
Time for the show. Oh! Matthew Grant was about to send Crystal Moon to Shank City, and who can blame him? She jumped him after a grueling main event. And she's also set sights on his title. And now they are staring face to face, each holding up their championships. Crystal Moon has proclaimed, she's willed it. She has promised that she will be the first double champion in crossbody history.
Crystal Moon has been an extremely successful Crossbody Pro Wrestling Women's Champion.
For now, Internet Champion Matthew Grant standing tall in the crossbody ring. But it seems like it's only a matter of time before we see these two in a ring together. Will it be for the Internet Championship? Will Crystal Moon fulfill her proclaimed destiny? We will see you soon again. I'm Veda for Speedball Mike Bailey.